Hey, what do you say, Seattle hockey fans, or just hockey fans? Erica L. Ayala here, your host of Locked on Kraken. Hold on. All right, yeah, we got the right mic set up here. Game 5, baby. Game 5, baby. I have never seen Hack so calm yet so angry. Here's hoping he has the boys out for blood today. Yeah, it's very rare. He's pretty good at keeping his emotions in check, but yeah, he was not happy with how things went down. Oh, I want Av's blood spilt tonight. All right, folks. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? What do you say? What a win. What a win the other night. Eberle coming through big time for the boys. Let me know where you're watching from. Yeah, those good old Canadians, eh? I'm excited for this game. I'm not even going to lie. I'm excited to see how it all goes down. Let's see. I got to switch my feed here. Make sure it's up to snuff. Let's go. I love it. Checking in from Tulsa. I want to see if I can also do playback on here. Let's see. We have another platform where we were watching all together. Let's see. Yeah, they still have the Boston, Florida game on. But I'm going to keep this one on. Hey, what do you say? I wonder if I can do these both simultaneous. I'm going to try to do these both simultaneous. We'll see how this works. But I've got playback and I've got YouTube. Hey. What's up, Ben? What's up? Ben in the house. What up? Yeah, well, good luck with that. Ooh, I like Allison's outfit today. Look at these heels. Let's go. What's up, Ben? So we're multi-streaming, or at least I am, on playback, but also on YouTube. We got a nice group on YouTube. Ben in the house, Megan. I'm doing well. Megan's out for Av's blood, but is good otherwise. Let's go. Game ends in regulation. Does Angelica agree the Seattle Kraken are about that life? Not for me to answer. Well, I surely do. And the answer is yes. We don't need to see. It's already been proven. If Hack isn't going to kill, I will. All right. So oh, boo. I can't stand the Phillies. Worst World Series ever. 2009 Yankees versus Phillies. Barf. Barf. No. That's dark. Regarding the Mariners, still early in the season. Baseball's a long slog of a season. It's longer than about everything. All right. Two teams in baseball I hate, the Astros and the Phillies. I would add the Yankees to that personally, but and maybe the Cards. My brother loves them. I'm trying to think. Yeah, it's Yankees, Phillies, Braves for me as a Mets fan. I haven't watched any MLB baseball yet this year. Oh, you got a question in the chat for you, Angelica. Something to prove. I mean, Colorado's been playing bully ball since the puck dropped, protecting ourselves. Attack of OZ draws. Offensive zone draws. Oz draws. Oz draws. Nick Olchek with the tan jacket. That sparked a whole controversy in the White House because a black president wore a tan suit one time on Easter because black people can't do anything. Ooh, throwback jersey shorts, which means pantsless. I love it. Yes. I I've got the long john. Ty Cartier making NHL debut tonight. All right. So he was reported to be skating on that top line with Eberle and Beniers. Rookie of the year with the AHL. Coachella Valley Firebirds also playing Colorado. Ooh, he toe picked. That's embarrassing. I love it. Pantsless. I thought I was gonna have tacos tonight. It ended up I just got a sandwich because I was running late. Had a cup of tea, but might have to switch to hot cocoa later, depending on how I feel. NFL draft. Yeah, I do it Mexicana style, uh, which is with yo, hell yeah. I put all the spices in there. I do nutmeg, I do cinnamon, but like the good cinnamon. I do and then I do cayenne and sometimes a little drop or two of ginger, my ginger extract. Psh, yeah. I be listen, my cocoa be next level. Be next level. NFL draft, where is that? Is that somewhere in the Midwest this year? Where are they holding the draft? I feel like I know. Someone invited me to something. I was like, I don't cover this sport, but thanks. Kansas? Ginger everything. That's what I'm telling you. Uh, Megan in the YouTube chat says, "Love ginger and everything from tea to stir fry." Oh man. So the audio is sounding okay on playback from me? Ah, okay. Good audio. Okay, great. Because I instead of doing it on 2 separate monitors, I'm just, like, doing it on the same. So that way I just speak into one microphone and look at one camera at a time. And then I'm talking to people watching on playback, but also to the YouTube watchers. We're live on YouTube, on Locked on Kraken YouTube. That's what I thought. They were in Kansas, right? Okay, sorry. No, I don't know what's happening in I'm watching the, pregame. The power play coming alive for the Seattle Kraken. Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad. Yes, I will be calling some soccer games. I didn't know they were going to announce it officially today, but the um the Chicago Red Stars of the National Women's Soccer League NWSL, they have 6 of their games that are going to be on a local cable channel, and so they needed 4 of those 6 games. They needed an analyst, and yeah, your girl got the call up. So salud. Yeah, so that's gonna be good. Let's see. Ooh, Seattle 12's friends who are repping our live stream at the draft. Dope. Love that. Oh no, yeah, ginger and turmeric. I love turmeric. Ginger, cayenne, turmeric, lemon. Every day. Every day because I'm a tea drinker also. I don't drink coffee, so all about the tea. That's why if I want something a little heavy, I'll go hot cocoa. And I do dark chocolate. I do the powder that you have to mix in with water to make it like a really concentrated chocolate, and then usually do like an almond soy lactose-free situation. Uh, yeah. Whoa, that's so dope. Wow. The Hawk's Nest is the stream. We'll have close to 1,500 in the stream for the full 4 days. Wow, all that for the NFL draft. That's crazy. I know they do well, I guess I don't know if they do it for the draft. I'm absolutely not watching anything that's happening. All right, Strategic. We'll see you over on YouTube. I'm here. I'm on both, so it'll be a good time. I like keeping the playback stream up because it's usually at least we know we're watching in real time. Root Sport is usually delayed. Oh, is that a stall brother? Oh, oh, oh. Liberty, Liberty. Hey, hey. Striatic over here. Wow, that's really cool. I'm still here, but I'm also on YouTube. We have a one visitor spectating. Hello, hello, friends. Hawks Nest is a pretty good channel. Okay, I gotta check it out. I don't really follow football. I'm not gonna lie. It's not my ministry. Okay, we got head mod status here. That's pretty dope. Like starting a community for sports fans. I respect it. Totally. Not lurk, lurk, lurk. Oh man. All right. We're still tied. Yeah, please no OT for this game because then it's now on ESPN too. I might be able to change the channel. Sometimes we can change the channel. I don't know. Sports networks. Let's go ESPN. Heyo, I learned a thing. Oh no. Is it no? Okay. Nope, it's not. Okay. Nope. They lied to me. It doesn't give ESPN2 as an option. Boo. So rude. All right, let's see. Streaming. Ah, puck was not anywhere near him. Yeah, damn right it wasn't. You don't have to be 12 or even a fan of football to join us. We welcome everyone. I love that. I love that. All right, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check it out. Yeah, not like on Locked on Kraken where I'm like blah blah blah. Hey now, wait a minute. Florida and Boston 3 all. I know. I know. So the game is already on ESPN. Let's see. Let's see if Root Sports is gonna. No idea what's happening. All right. Well, okay, we're gonna have to switch to ESPN 2. They don't make it easy for streamers. They really, really don't. They really, really don't. Okay, it says it's on ESPN 2. We'll see. Mm, yeah, I don't know. Oh. Oh, yeah, they switched it. Let's see how long it lasts. I'm a little bit behind right here. Let's see. Seattle Kraken have already hit a post. It's all BS. Like, it's ridiculous. Mm. Hey, hey. So, for anyone here, do you have a favorite MNHL team other than the Kraken? All right. Well, I think we know Angelica's answer. We've got a Maple Leafs fan for over 40 years. Kraken and Avs are a decent start for Kraken. Oh, Habs. We got a Habs fan in here. Mm, hilarious. Ooh, huge bets on Leafs to win the cup. Let's see. Wow, that's a big wager. 12,356. Woo. They're talking about it. Valerie I can't say it. Yep, him. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Megan's asking in YouTube, can you explain how the penalty was called at 5 minutes, then ended up being two? Yeah, I honestly didn't understand that at first, but from my understanding, there was a rule change, I guess, in the NHL recently where if you call it, well, there was no call on the ice. So it appears that the officials decided after seeing McCann take quite some time to get off of the ice and had to be assisted. They decided to review it. And then, as I understand, they called it a major 5 minute major because then that's when you can review it again. Yeah, it's just really dumb. But then, so they called it a 5 minute major, so then they could review it, and then they reviewed it, and they were like, just kidding. It's only 2 minutes for interference, which wasn't originally called on the ice. Just a mess, just a hot mess. But it sounds like the 5 minute was more strategic, Megan, than anything, which is bullshit because I would have kicked his ass out. Yeah. Ooh, Megan. So okay, does Hack have a head coach have a right to complain, for want of a better word, against the lesser penalty, or does he have to sit down and suck it up? I mean, from my understanding of people who were there, Dave Haxtell was irate, rightfully so. It was an absolute, like, it was a mess. It was a mess of a situation. I mean, I just don't understand. I'm not sure completely, but some have reported that there was no whistle as the puck went out of bounds. The whistle didn't come. I don't know if there was a whistle when it got shrugged out of bounds. Obviously, there should have been. I definitely heard a whistle after McCann got hit. So I don't know what the officials were doing. I just think it was bungled from jump. Like, it was just a hot mess. It was a stupid hit. It was unnecessary completely. It was stupid, it was unnecessary, and then he's talking about, "Oh, I just assumed that the puck was gonna," but you took a look, bro. If you thought the puck was gonna fall, why did you look to your left? Why wouldn't you look up or down? Like, I don't know. And yeah, it makes absolutely no sense. Someone wanted to be like, I think they misworded it, but someone in on YouTube in one of our daily shows was like, "Oh, I know you'll disagree with me, but the hit was unintentional." And I was like, "Can you explain what you mean? Because I think what you mean is that he didn't intend to hurt, and I would agree with you there, but the hit was absolutely intentional." Cale Makar meant to hit Jared McCann. Like, let's just be clear. He meant to hit him. Yeah, and again, like people are like, it was shoulder to shoulder. Look, the full hit included his right hand into McCann's head, which bounces off, and he's already going back. So he's going back and then in. Yeah, it was a shitty. No, it was shitty all around. It shouldn't have happened to begin with. So, like, miss me with, "Oh, it was shoulder to shoulder." He shouldn't have touched him. He pushed him once and then he went for the hit, which was completely unnecessary. I mean, I've never played ice hockey, but I watch a heck of a lot of it. Jared McCann shoots a puck high. The goalie didn't even go down into the butterfly. And the puck, where is that puck going, Kale? Where is that puck going 9 times out of 10? Haha, Megan. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough. Megan saying that she had a family member that had a really gnarly concussion, almost, like, it really wrecked him, so understandably upset there. Yeah, it's not a good look. It's not a good look overall. Either way, however you slice it, Kale Makar, you shouldn't have done that. I was talking like the other day saying about the Keandre Miller thing. Do I personally want to give him the benefit of the doubt, saying that he didn't mean to do what he did? Sure, because I take it on what I know of Keandre. That being said, I'm a person that just believes that spitting is nasty, period. So, like I just don't understand people who are spitting on the ice, period. Like in any scenario, like I just think that's nasty. So I don't really have any tolerance for someone spitting and then it landing in the face of someone else. Like that's absolutely disgusting. I don't think he did it on purpose, but spitting on someone is like pretty high level of disrespect. Yeah. So, wow, Megan, that's brutal. I hope your brother's doing all right now. But yeah, concussions are not a joke. Absolutely not a joke. Oof. Yeah. Yeah, it's not pretty. Hey Peter, yeah, I don't know. A lot of the streams are staying on the overtime game, but right now I'm watching on ESPN2. I'm at the 12:15 mark. Shots are 5-2 in favor of the Seattle Kraken, but we are still scoreless to Striatic's point. The Avs have managed to keep the Kraken off the board, in the first 8 minutes of play here, which is unprecedented in this series so far. Oh, that looked good. Promising. Ding dong, Daniel Sprong trying to answer for Seattle. Wow. Playground accident. Wow. Thank goodness, Megan. Yep, we're still in overtime for Boston, Florida. Rick saying go Panthers. That is at 19 even. Yep, at the 19-minute mark. Ooh, nice try for the tip drill there by Colorado. They're looking a lot more together in this first period. At least we're up on shots. Yeah, there you go. So this game is being carried. Our Seattle game is being carried on ESPN2. This is our live watch along. So I'm watching on playback. I'll drop the link in case anyone wants to watch the stream eventually. Once we get out of the OT, I'll drop that link to playback. Free platform, but then we're all watching the same screen and the same game. But since right now, as you mentioned, everyone's playing the OT game, I'm watching on ESPN2. We're at the 11-minute mark, still 7-3 shots in favor of Seattle. Yeah, you're behind me on the stream. So, wow. Want Florida to win in 15 overtime periods. I'm gonna say no to that, but for all you people who love unlimited overtime, I kind of want that for you because that's ridiculous. It shows the ridiculousness of unlimited OT. Nope. Nope. Hoping Boston wins. My God kid's daddy is from there, but only care about the Kraken. That's right. That's all we care about. 10 minutes halfway through the first period, still no score. Unprecedented so far in the series. Who does that benefit? I know Colorado hopes that it's them, but we'll see. In uncharted territory. Ooh. I have been to a decent amount live. I've only caught the Seattle Kraken once at home at Climate Pledge Arena, but I've caught them twice in New Jersey, caught them in Boston. I feel like I'm missing a few places. All right, looks like we are getting our first penalty. 5-minute major. No, I'm just kidding. You owe us one. You owe us one. All right, we're on the power play. Seattle Kraken power play. We've been treated to a really great Kraken start this series, but this is still a solid road period. I would agree. I would agree. I think both teams like they're not feeling things out. I like that this game is just getting going. Don't tease. All right. Can the leveled up power play stay cooking? That's the question. Allison Lucan had a little hit on social media talking about the Seattle Kraken being able to make little improvements, not just in this series, but throughout the year. We talked a lot on Locked On Kraken about practice. Are we talking about practice? And the fact that the Seattle Kraken did not practice a lot, but when they did start getting back into practices, that's how the PK got cleaned up. That's how some of the what was it? I guess OT when we were playing in overtime, we were not faring well. So you need practice, people. I know it's the pros, but you still need to practice. That being said, being able to make those changes by maybe not having ice time, but what we talked about with Allison Lucan having time in film and breaking stuff down that way so you can rest the body. I think that's important too. Dave Haxel talking to Leah Hextall about the power play. Says they have an opportunity. Ty Cartier, of course, playing in this game. Dave Haxtell talking about that with Leah Hextall. Ty Cartier coming up from the Coachella Valley Firebirds, our AHL team. What's happening here? What are we talking about? Ha ha. No. I was like, I don't know why you're yelling. I'm not watching that game at all. I, I just want them to switch it back. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Oh, it literally, like, fam, let us live. Ooh, let us live. 127 left on the power play for Seattle. Ooh, backhander by Schwartzy. Good save. It was a backhander that won it for Florida. Where was he skating? Like, what is he doing? Everyone's like, bro, I'm not chasing you. We're in OT, bro. Like, we're not doing that. No one's chasing your ass. Settle down. Okay, switch it now. Thanks, ESPN. Like, y'all never give us this much Post game. We don't need this. Excellent. 14.5 OT periods short. Rick wanted chaos. 15 OT periods. Bruins will have to win on the road, I guess. Ooh, no. Yeah, seriously, I want them to switch. Let's see if I can make this happen, Captain. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Oh my gaga, like they're showing us crowd shots, bruh. Nobody cares. I mean, not nobody, but I certainly don't. Florida can win in 7. Okay, Rick. I honestly don't have any thoughts. Now they're showing us a double screen. Just like switch it, bro. We get it. It went to overtime. Thank you. Finally. 26 seconds left on the power play for Seattle. Cartier on the power play. Let's go. Remember, McCann was on special teams both sides. Ooh, that was a post, baby. I thought so, but I couldn't tell for sure. Crazy. The people who matter are Kraken fans. I mean, I didn't say it. I'm just reading the comments. I read all the comments. I read all the comments. 7 minutes and scoreless. I don't want to live like that. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to live like that. Let's see what John Forsland and company is saying. Okay, we've already done that. Thank you very much. Move it along. Mhm. Let's see. Feel like if they don't win in 6, it'll be trouble. Ooh. Cartier did have a power play goal for the Kraken in preseason. Well, there you go. Now I have a freaking baseball. Give me my Kraken, boys. Kraken hitting so much iron. I know. I know. Just got to keep at it. Shooter's going to shoot. Shots are 9-4 in favor of Seattle. Seattle. Let's go. We're an impressive team. What can we say? Deadwood on the ice. Someone lost a stick. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to get back to root sports. I know. Driftwood, as John Forsland would say, making sure I give credit or else Eddie Olczyk's going to come for me. He's so good defensively, Yanni Gord. He's good on both sides of the puck. Just really crushing it for us. Love Seattle uniforms, Seattle teal. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Start time set for Stanley Cup first round games on the 28th. So the Carolina Hurricanes and the Islanders will play at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Game 6 between the Bruins and the Panthers will start at 7:30 Eastern Time. The Dallas Stars and Minnesota Wild have a 9:30 Eastern Time start on Friday. Previously announced, the start time for Game 6 of the first round series between the Colorado Avalanche and the Seattle Kraken is set for 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Friday, April 28th in Seattle. The game will be televised on TNT. No, no, no. In the US, in Canada, the game will be on Sportsnet and TVA Sports. Shane Wright at Coachella. Okay, do you mean like at Coachella? Is he really at Coachella or just like Coachella Valley? Because that would be hilarious. I'm like, I think they're in the playoffs right now, so he's probably not at Coachella proper. But I mean, live your life. Like, I mean, have we not all seen The Last Dance? And Dennis Rodman was trying to stay clean, but he had to wet the whistle for a weekend in Vegas so that the Chicago Bulls could win a fucking championship. That is the wildest story. That is one of the wildest sports stories I've ever heard in my life. Like, not like he's like, I need my fix. I need my Vegas fix. I'm like, bro, what? Like, damn. That's crazy. But I mean, as as DMX once said, I am who I am. I'm gonna be who I be. You gotta let it rock. You gotta let it rock. No, I know he's in Coachella Valley, Rick. I was just kidding because, of course, there is the actual Coachella festival happening, and so you just wrote Coachella. So, like, my mind didn't separate because I'm like, I have a good friend of mine is from California, but she works Coachella every year. She works Coachella every year. So yeah, so I'm seeing all of these social media. And so you just said Coachella, you didn't say Firebirds or Coachella Valley or like AHL. So I just when I just see Coachella, I'm thinking we're talking music festival. Well, yeah, it is pretty dope. I can't wait to go. Yeah, wet the whistle. That's what I'm saying. Like he he took a deep dive. Like, girl. And apparently Carmen elect wait, when they pulled up, yo, The Last Dance is the wildest documentary series I've ever seen in my life. Tell me why Carmen Electra made an appearance. I was like, wait, what is happening? Like, I know they were together, but then she like what because they had to bring her in for that story of him being like, listen, I just need to disappear for 2 days. I promise I'll be back, but I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go, coach. I was like, damn, that's so crazy. 4:35 left in the first period, still scoreless. Seattle Kraken outscored Colorado 6-3 in the first period in this series, but are scoreless as of right now. At least I'm pretty sure that's what that stat said. It disappeared before I read the whole thing, but I'm pretty confident that's what they're talking about. Seattle Kraken scored first in each game this series, regular season 32-7-3 when scoring first. There you go. We're at the 413 mark on my here. It's so good. It's so good. The Last Dance was mwah, chef's kiss. Like, I'm a sports fan, not a big NBA fan, but when I was an NBA fan, it was during that era of the NBA. I did not root for Chicago. I did not root for Michael Jordan. I came to appreciate him later. Yeah. Game is, I think I just rolled through that. Maddie the Queen, welcome back. But just so you know, we're getting a puck drop here in the offensive zone for Seattle, controlled by Colorado, but kept in by Seattle. It's still scoreless. Shots are 11-5 in favor of Seattle. We're at the 4-minute mark right now. Yeah, that was a good save. So that's what we've got. Rammstein. New dad, any Makar is going to get booed into oblivion. It's true. He already did in game 1. Ooh, nice try there. Just missed. He was squared up. That's good. That's good. Yeah, good positioning. I feel like I say this man's name a million ways from Sunday. I'm just gonna call him Alexander because I can't. Georgie, Porgy. No, see, I can't do that because then I'll sing that song and then I'll think of Grey's Anatomy and then I'll get mad at the Grey's Anatomy writers who thought it was okay to have Porgy sleep with Meredith and literally Georgie Porgy kissed the girls and made them cry. So see what I mean? I can't call him Georgie. It is though. That's like I can't believe they did that. I never watched Grey's while it was on live. So I did a rewatch or not even a rewatch, I just watched it because 'cause I'd never watched Grey's Anatomy, and so I was, like, live tweeting my watching of Grey's Anatomy for the first time, and I still can't believe I'm like, "I don't believe this." Like, that's an unbelievable situation for this character, and then all of her friends blamed her. She was heartbroken, and somehow it was her fault. I was like, "Y'all are all trash. Georgie should have known better." And it is not Meredith's fault. I will stand on that, and she don't have to apologize to nobody. That is a grown man. Grown man. Shots are 13-6, 3 minutes left in the first period. That's where I'm at. Are we gonna get a goal? Yes or no? Over, under? I guess eventually. Tame Impala. Great song. That is a really good song. Mm, 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 Speaking of Coachella, the festival. Lemonade. Speaking of lemonade, apparently the Simpsons did a spoof on Beyonce's Lemonade. I've never seen Lemonade, so I can't really speak to it, but I just thought that was hella dramatic. I was like, y'all do the most. First of all, I today years old or yesterday years old when I realized the Simpsons still make new episodes. Like, bruh, that show is it older than me? Like at this point, like damn. Oh, Willie Borgen, is he going to the box? Looks like he might be. Was the year my sisters were born. 2 minutes scoreless. Scoreless. This worries me a wee bit because Colorado has a good second period and usually the Seattle Kraken do not. We'll see what happens. Alexander and the Post keeping Avs even. Grr. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Makar is suspended, so like it's hard to say what's gonna happen. By the way, I saw that hit from the other day. Sheesh. Yeah. The Sonics will the city will get new Sonics eventually. It feels inevitable. Eventually. Come on, come on. I am not a Grays fan, and I had no idea it was set in Seattle. Yeah, it's in Seattle. I like how it's always the same people in a chat. We built a community here, Maddie the Queen. We love it. We predict we will get more people today over time. Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's Jimmy John's sandwich, extra oil and vinegar. Bam. You know, I literally just noticed I asked for no cheese. As we can see from this, there is definitely cheese in there, but at least they didn't put the tomatoes. So there we go. I was I like tomato, but not in all situations and scenarios. I like I need to be in control of the tomato situation. We are wearing pants. 40 seconds. Are we gonna get a late one? It is a power play for the Colorado Avalanche. Oh, 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 oh. Who was that? Larson? Only reason I say question mark is because it looked a little slender. Like, I was like, did Lars lose some weight? Lars Light. It's Lars Light. Ooh, come on. 5 seconds. Big block, boys. Let's go. Scoreless. Schwartz is confused. He's like, do I stay here or like are you gonna come to me? Do I go over there? Like what's the situation? Um yes, we are wearing pants today. Technically they're leggings, but it's fine. Worried about the McCannless PK. I'm just worried about being McCannless, period. Matty B, he does it all. His veterans told him, we talked about it on today's live show. The way you prove that you're all in is by doing things like blocking shots. Scoreless. Thin Lars is a medium cat. Oh gosh. Man, yeah, I literally that's how hungry I was that I didn't even notice. They definitely gave me cheese. It's okay. Oops. It's not I mean, it's not the end of the world. What if it was? Oh my gosh. It's not that deep. I just prefer sometimes they don't get the cheese ratio right and it's just a little bit meh. All right, folks, we are scoreless. This is new for this series. Again, Colorado tends to have a pretty good second period, but is it like, is it backwards day or something, and maybe the Kraken will get something going in the second? Backwards. I said what I said, thank you very much. I said what I said. Always rooting for Matty B. I think it's so interesting, he has not once been Rookie of the Month in the NHL. Like, y'all are trash. Mhm, mhm. Yes, you're right, and I just think it's ridiculous, like, even in other sports, like, a player that wins player of the week every year and then is not the MVP or every week and then is not MVP. I'm like, not even like top 3. How are we doing these votes, fam? I really don't. Nobody but Boston. I don't understand why they had us vote for only one award. That was also silly. Very silly. It's on my list. It's on my list of things. There's a lot of things on my list. We're talking we're talking about the Professional Hockey Writers Association for the first time ever. We'll be having a women's chapter. I'm the chair of the chapter. Oh, let's do this. 2 cents. Let's go. Prediction for game score. Hey, Elliot, what's going on? It's rare a rookie wins rookie scoring race, but also gets trusted on the PK like Maddie. He's so good. He's so good. Oh yeah. Have I not talked about that on the show? You know what? I talked about it on Locked On NHL for the women's hockey spotlight. Megan's yes, Kraken wins by a huge amount. Okay. There we go. And that there you have it. That's what's going to happen. So let it be. Ashe. Who are these people in the studio right now? Kevin Bucci. Yes, Kevin Weeks. I don't love that suit for him. He looks like he's being tucked in for bed. Here you go, Kevin. We'll keep you nice and warm. Thank you. I'm reading the comments. Well done, you. That's what Megan said. Maddie the Queen, I think the abs will win. I knew you before you were famous, Megan says. I'm almost famous. Thank you very much. And I am a self-proclaimed almost famous. It's really a joke because Almost Famous is like one of my favorite movies, truly. And when I became a sports writer, my mom was like, "Oh, now you're like the guy, William, isn't that his name, right? The enemy." I'm like, "Oh man, I guess I am the enemy." There you go. Truly. Wow, we've already been on here for an hour. I'm mad he skated forever. Like people were really gonna follow him. His teammates were like, "Bruh, I was tired. Bruh, slow down." It's such a good movie. Has anyone read slash listened to slash watched Daisy Jones and the Six? Did you read it or did you watch it? Okay. I didn't read it yet. I watched the series. My mom read it and I was visiting with her and we were just kind of having like a lazy Sunday and we binge watched the whole series. I love the music. It's Erica with a C, but it is 9:39 Central Time where I am. Definitely. Oh, okay. Someone in the chat says last movie I saw was Scream 6. Loved. Okay, here's the thing. I absolutely love the Scream, the whole situation. And I will likely never watch Scream 6 because I don't like how they did my girl Nev Campbell. So I think it's over for me. They wouldn't pay her. They didn't bring her back. That's what I'm saying. You you're not gonna bring Sydney Press. Okay. Okay. But they brought Courtney Cox back. Like, what the heck are we even talking about? Girl, I don't think I can do it. Who else is excited for Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? Just me? I do love Zelda. Like, I don't play video games. And if I ever get, so I have, I don't even know. I'm a Nintendo gal through and through because I play Zelda. I don't have my full Wii system here, and I don't have a Switch. I don't know if I'm gonna get into Switch, but I don't know. If I see a Zelda storyline that compels me, I'll just buy whatever that system is that I can play it. But I love Zelda. Yeah, I mean, I'm just like, "Grr." Like, am I gonna binge or am I gonna play video games? I rather just binge. It's a lot less it's more passive. Um, right, there you go. I wanna read okay, so I was asking about Daisy Jones and the Six. Did you like the book? Yeah. Mhm, mhm. Yeah, I feel like the adaptation, because of the style of the book, translated really well into the series from what I could tell and just by how my mom was reacting. I'm very curious, and I'd love to hear from you because I'm such a music head. Like, that's why I love Almost Famous. That's why I like Daisy Jones and the Six. The music is so good. Like, I was listening to the soundtrack earlier today. Um, but like, how do you convey that in a book? You know, like, did they give lyrics and stuff? Yeah, like that's interesting. That's interesting to me. We need to keep the PK going into second and try to use it for momentum or determination. Okay, here's the thing. So this is something. It's like an ongoing little joke on Locked On Kraken because Dave Haxtell, he's like, "Well, I don't really believe in momentum. I don't believe momentum goes from game to game. That's what I call determination." It's like, okay, Dave, cool. But he's fine with momentum in the same game. Like if it's in the same frame, he's cool or like in the same like one-off time. But like he doesn't believe that the momentum from Seattle is going to come to Colorado. I think it's an interesting take. Oh, Megan, this is about Scream 6. Fair. I was a little unsure if I wanted to see it as I have any. Oh, well. Oh, see, okay, here's the thing. I guess the reason I like Scream because I don't like horror films, but I do like the Scream. It's not. It's more than a trilogy. What do you call it? Like no, I like the Scream the series, right? Um, because it's meta, and then they actually teach you what meta means, but it's like poking fun of its own genre. And again, I like Nev Campbell. I think she's such an interesting character in what is a very like horror kind of situation. But I don't know. Dave's momentum rules. I have so many movies in Netflix and Prime. Just need to make time to watch them all. Irishman. Oh wow. I feel like is who's in that? Megan saying wordplay hack. Isn't it the same thing? According to him, it's not. So, I don't know. Whatever makes him feel better, I guess. Any movies or shows been in the queue the longest? Ooh, that's a good another show I was talking about, I was at an event before this game, and I was talking about this. I'm a big snacker. I'm sure you've picked up on that. I'm a big snacker, and there's this show called Snack versus Chef. Have you heard of this? Okay, so Snack versus Chef, it's on Netflix, and the whole premise of the show is that they have, like, iconic game changer snacks. So we're talking Gushers, Ho-Hos, um, Oreos, what else? Flaming hot Cheetos, and then they have these high-level chefs, um, compete to remake these classic snacks that are technically, like, I don't mean, like, technically, I mean, literally, the technique of making these snacks is so complex. There's, like, a science and a chemistry element to it that you have to get just right. I think it's like one of the best binge shows that I watch. I'm pretty sure I watched it over the holidays because usually during holidays I like to watch like I love watching Nailed It. That's it's like cooking and comedy at the same time. That's amazing. But yeah, someone says, "Say it isn't so. You like snacks? I know. Shocker, right?" I feel like I shared a very intimate moment. Meanwhile, like an hour ago, I was like, "Well, right now I have my tea, and then I'm gonna have my hot cocoa." Like, oh, see, I don't know. Okay, Mandalorian. I watched season 1 of The Mandalorian, and then there was like a weird thing with one of the women who played one of the characters, and I was like, I don't really want to absorb this energy right now, so I have to come back to it. But oh, this is interesting. It isn't really the same thing. Momentum is like you can be passive and it'll just carry you places. Determination is the opposite. So similar but not the same. Heads versus tails, same coin maybe question mark, because I do think that some people see momentum as that. Yes, it's passive. And I think other people see momentum as something that compounds. And so I guess it's really just a matter of how you define it. But you can't, in my opinion, you can't have one without the other. So can you have determination without momentum? Can you have momentum without determination? Now we're talking rectangle, square, square, rectangle. I could see that. Striatic is saying it's still funny. Dave is so passionate about the distinction. It's true. So anytime he mentions it, or as soon as I hear someone being like, "Oh, what do you think about the momentum?" I'm like, "Here we go." He's like, "Oh, I really," and he does. I'm gonna slide back a little, but he definitely does a power pose, especially when he's off of the ice. So he's just standing there. This man has beautiful, and I truly mean this. He has beautiful posture. Like, if he told me he was a ballet dancer, I would believe him because his posture, it's not just, and he's not like, "Urgh," like he just stands so straight and he stands, it's hockey after dark. He stands, he's standing just so straight, but he's also calm. Like it doesn't come across as he's trying to be intimidating. It's just like that's how he stands. And it's just this perfect. I'm like, holding my microphone and I'm over here like trying to mix, like I'm like switching I'm like, yeah, exactly. Right. I'm trying to like get all the knots out. He has, and he's just like, so someone will ask, he's like, well, and I'm like, there it goes. Just, no, yeah, I don't really believe in that. I don't believe in that. He's a character. Dave Haxtell is a character. Yeah, he's a very fit man. Like I was talking to someone else, and I don't know that I'm personally like, I don't think I would characterize him as attractive per se. That being said, he's very well put together. He is an extremely well put together man, perfect posture. He's very well within his frame. Like, I love it. Years of working on his family farm. It's truly he's captivating, and yes, I have met Dave Haxtell, so I virtually interviewed him when he was announced. Everyone, we were still, doing the COVID situation. And then I was in Seattle for the first training camp and preseason. So I met him there. I was with the team for that whole week. And then someone asked, I think it was Rick, right? Was asking, have I ever been? I don't know if he was asking me personally, but put in the chat, like, has anyone ever been to Seattle Kraken games? I've only been to one at Climate Pledge Arena, but I've caught them on the road a bunch of times as media. So yeah, I've gotten to meet and interview and talk to Dave Haxtell. Yeah. So jealous. Yeah, I did not yell at him. I did ask him a question, and he definitely hackified me. He hackified me. So I talked about this, I think, on the last live stream. There was games where we were playing uh the Islanders, and he was kind of he was saying something to the effect of, he doesn't doubt that his players have the talent, but the question that needs to be answered now is if the team is going to do what they need to do to level up. So this is right around January as we're switching into 2023. And so then I asked him about that. I was like, hey, like a week ago, it seemed like you posed a challenge to your team on whether they could play and level up. He's like, and he did, he's in his power pose, and he's like, no, I wouldn't say it was a challenge. I was like, Dave, bruh, you got a semantics. Okay. Okay. He's funny. He is handsome. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud? Damn it. That was Megan. He's like, "Ooh, this is good." Okay, he's like Pete Carroll from the Seattle Seahawks. Yes, I love them both, and they were my favorite head coaches in their sport. Okay, maybe it's also like the silver hair, like clean shaven. Yes, I could see that. I could totally see that. He's like the Pete Carroll. Yeah. Okay, I love that. Totally. You can totally, this is absolutely a safe space here. It's all right. I mean, we go for it. Blonde, blue-eyed, and Canadian. Perfect. The hands on hips and the hack head shake. It's true. He's like, yeah, I don't know about that. I like though that he doesn't just agree with what people are asking him. He will easily correct things, and I love that. I love that for him. Okay, we are back. We've been back, but I was just talking. 15-8, still scoreless. It's shots. That's shots. Not imagine if it was 15-8. You're like, girl. All right, let's see what happens. Now I have the Daisy Jones songs in my head. It's a good soundtrack. I think they did it, and that's why I wanna read the book, because I'm just a nerd like that. Like, I love seeing the process. Like, I'm not a musician. I wouldn't call myself musical, but I know music. We're getting an interference call here against Seattle, right? Or is it against, oh, no. I don't know why I thought Seattle touched up. Okay, but it's Colorado in the box. Skirt. Grubauer still made the save. I love this hat. I don't think y'all can tell, but this is like a trinket. It's not sewn in and it's not plastic. This is like, yeah, it's a patina. Let's see. I don't know if I can, if bringing it closer, you can see the texture of it. It's so nice. It's so nice. And then it's the patina, like copper that's old, basically. So it reminds me of New York, Statue of Liberty. That's why I got it. Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, but I love this hat. I got it when I was in Seattle for my first game at CPA. Yeah, I love this hat. But also, like again, OGs know I have some anchor earrings that I got before I even was a host, before I even knew I was going to be a host of this show. 123 on the power play. Seattle Kraken power play. Still scoreless. Come on, boys. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Bring It On is another movie, like, if that movie's on, I'm stopping to watch it. "Dude, you just lost." So good. It's so there's so many one-liners. It's so good. It's such a nice hat. I am not sponsored by the Kraken team store, but open to it. Highly recommend, highly recommend. They also have a hat that is, I believe it to be a vegan leather or a pleather, and it's black. It's black. It's not. Oh my! It's just beautiful. And then I believe it's like the red. I can't remember if it's an anchor or if it's the S with the I, but I think it's like a black pleather with the S logo with the red. Oh my gosh! Oh, mwah, mwah. But it's like $100 though. I was like, girl. I was like, we gotta, monetize this YouTube channel before I buy that. It's so nice. I was like, "Ooh, ooh," I thought about it. I thought about it. I held that thing in my hand for basically, I held that in my hand for a long time because I was like, "Girl, this hat," I'd be like, "No, if I buy that, I'd have to wear it every day for a year." Because and I would though. I would. I would do it because that hat was fly when I tell you. And I feel like not a lot of people could pull it off, but I feel confident I could pull off that hat. I wore a hat randomly on yesterday's show. Well, because I had picked up a hat from a friend of mine. She's offloading some things before she moves, and I just wanted to try the hat on, but it was time to record, so I was like, "Well, I guess we wearing it." It's a green, it's an olive green hat. It's beautiful. I'm gonna send you a picture. I took a little selfie. It was cute. It was cute. Whatever. Okay, so nothing happened on that power play. Just me talking about hats. I do love hats of all kinds. The only kind of hat I really don't like to rock, I could, but I don't, is bucket hats. Like, I don't vibe with those. I don't vibe with those. I do have one though. Hold on. Yeah, this is from I was at the NHL All-Star weekend. It's pretty nice. Should I switch? Maybe the bucket hat will give some. We'll see. With Gilligan, the skipper too. The movie star. Whoa, whoa! Did I put on the bucket hat and then the Kraken score? Well, there you go. There we go. See ya. See ya. With Gilligan, the skipper too. The movie star and his wife. I mean, you gotta make it work for you. And I feel like the ridiculousness of this is exactly what I want to do with my life. Morgan Geeky. Look at that. I just needed to switch my hat. That's all. That's all. Let's go. Let's go. I switched the hat and now the Kraken are winning. There you go. I know Striatic knows this, but I have a multitude of hats. I had a whole episode where I just was doing wardrobe changes on my hats. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but I went with it. Switch more hats. Exactly. Well, let's just do that. The anchor hat is beautiful, but it's apparently not meant for playoff hockey. So we're gonna have to take that out of rotation. Bucket luck. Here we go. All right, now I'm stuck with it. It's not my vibe, but you got to do what you got to do. Bucket luck. Yeah, now I have to wear the bucket hat the rest of the stream. Also, congrats to Geeky's first dad goal. That's right. Gabby's dad scored a goal. You'll love to see it. Avs will come back literally the other team scores first every time. Bro, like what? It's true. Yeah, we're expecting a back and forth. Although usually this happens way early in the first period. So that's what we're trying to figure out in this game. Like, what are we going to get? I really feel like I'm on a modern day spoof of Gilligan's Island with this freaking like You know how, like, the thing to do is when you remake a show is to make it, like, more brown? That's what everyone's doing these days, so I would definitely I'd be Skipper with this fucking hat. Like, why is the brim I'm good with a brim, but, like, the brim just won't okay, I guess it's trying to just be like this. I don't wear this hat. I just keep it back there. Oh my god. Gabby is so proud, yes. I love that her name is Gabby Geeky, like, I don't love it, but I love it. Like, I love that they just went all in with it. Gigi, that's what I said the other day. She's just gonna be Gigi. I feel like that's what you do, right? That's what you do, right? Right? Sure. I do not have any of those either. Wow, and Morgan would love that bucket hat too. He does. This is a total geeky hat on so many levels. My teeth look nice today. Good job on the toothpaste. Brush up, brush up, brush up. Get the new It's healthy for your teeth. It helps teeth decay germs fast. Fast! Fast, you're right. I love movies. I love classic movies. Name that movie. Name that movie in the chat. I know you know. I know you know. Be the female version of the professor. Is the professor I thought or who I don't know, whoever wore the hat. Wasn't that Gilligan? Was that Pressure, pressure, pressure. Get the toothpick. It helps decay germs fast. Okay. Is it time for a hat change or do we stick with the bucket cap? Boom. But this is exactly who was it, right? Maddie the Queen. Didn't you say that's exactly what we're going to get? To be expected. So basically, we're thinking that the second period is just going to be a sprint, a mad dash. Wow. Grubat makes this save. I think he does, but it pops up, and Alexiak is puck watching instead of marking his dude. Oh, I hate bad defense. That's a bad defensive play. Grubauer did what he was supposed to do. Boo. Okay, well, the Avs have scored. So do we switch bucket cap? All right. Am I really gonna do this? Is this gonna be this stream? All right, we've got it was. That's how I feel too. You know what? I have options, people. I'm ready to go. Look at this warrior. Okay, this fits, but then this, okay, hello. If I start quoting this movie, we'll never leave. We'll never leave. We got to do it for the culture. I mean, hello, with the Willie O'Ree pin on there. I mean, I got options, people. I'm gonna feel out the vibes, but I'm ready with contingency plans. Okay, I'm ready with contingency plans. I will do what it takes. I will do whatever it takes to get this win. I am ready to go. I am ready to go. If the Avs score next, I'm switching hats. That's just what's gonna happen. But I'm ready, people. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I do love hats, though. I do love a good hat. You can. It was Gilligan who wore the hat. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, hat off. I don't know. Bucket luck. First period be boring. Okay, Gilligan wore the hat. Okay, this is a great question. Can you tax write off the hats as a business expense? And yes, some of these I have. I have. Any of my Seattle Kraken hats. That's why I almost bought that really beautiful one, but I was like, "Girl, you gotta eat." Let's go. I'm not there yet, but I believe you. I believe the chat. Ho! Heyo! Heyo! Hardy har har! Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Let's go. Ooh, she's got a Kraken shirt and a Firebirds hat. I still don't own a Firebirds hat. They had some, but I wasn't like drawn to them. Don't tell me that was Cartier. Was it really? I don't have the sound on. Great job. Maddie B helps Borgin. Borgin. Oh, he wants a call there. Oh, wah. Wah, poor baby. Is it Cartier for real? It is. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Okay, we're keeping it on. I'm glad I did not react. I'm glad I did not overreact. I was ready though. I was ready, but apparently I do need more bucket hats. This is a sad development. I'm so sad because I really don't like bucket caps. But I'd look good in hats. I mean, let's just keep it honest. This brim though, like what's happening with the it's doing, I don't know. I guess maybe I'm doing too much. I don't know. Hack confirmed genius dressing Cartier. Yes. And he was like, well, I don't know. Will we see him? I don't know. If we do see him, he was like, we were like, bro, we know he's going in the game. Stop. Why would you have him play on the first line just to not start him? But then I guess that's what some people felt about Shane Wright. Ooh, burn. Ooh. Bucket comes off. Avs have a chance. Yes. So in that case, we're going to keep it on. I personally am not happy about this, but this is to show you that I'm dedicated. Hack is a goddamn genius who happens to be blue-eyed, blonde, and Canadian. Okay, Megan is, I love this for us. I love this for the chat. Like, we're here for it. Obviously, we talk about all kinds of things between being pantsless on stream, best cereal choices, and my collection of hats. This one I love from the last time the Mets were in the World Series. It's a fitted. I don't wear a lot of fitted hats, but I have one. Let's see what else we have here. I already showed you this one. This is from Ebbets Field. Love this one. Also a fitted, but I mean, it's 42. Got to do it. I told Blake Bolden when she gets her numbered retired, I'm going to get a pin. I love pins also. But so I'll have Jackie Robinson, Willie O'Ree. That's this pin right here. And then I'll have a Blake Bolden pin on this side. So that's that hat. Let's see. What else do we have here? Showed you this one. This is from the Boston All-Star Game 2020 NWHL. Love that one. This one, let's see. Oh, this is Athletes Unlimited. They sent this to me. Why is it? It's kind of dirty. Sorry about that. Sorry. It's a little dirty. What's happening in the game? Oh, we're back. Okay. 2-1 Seattle, 9:40. Shots are starting to even out. 19-12, still in favor of Seattle. Let's go, boys. I'm wearing this hat for you. I love that Cartier scored. I don't have a Firebirds hat yet. Got to work on that. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I don't know. Bucket luck is real. Good memories. That's what I'm saying, Maddie the Queen. Love pins and hats. 3 lanyards of Seahawk. I love that. Oh, so you go back with Pete Carroll then. I love that. Ooh, if someone was backdoor. Seattle's not playing games. This is the best second period we've had all series. Oh man, look at that. A puck going out of play, huh? And then everyone just stops. Imagine. Hey, live your life, Megan. This is a safe space. SpongeBob lives in a pineapple under the sea. Duh. I don't know. I got into like Gilligan's Island, and then I just started singing sea songs, and it felt like it fit, right? Like Seattle Kraken. Let's go. All right. Not the time to give up a revenge goal. Absolutely not. I think we're out of revenge goal or response goal territory. It's been more than 2 minutes, I believe. Still. Let's just I love that Cartier is getting time. I love this. I'm so here for this narrative. Mm, both teams skating a little bit with a little more intensity. I'm at 7:58 right now in the game. Pete is the reason I love USC for as long as I have. Yeah. It's a big deal when a puck goes out of the line. They need to up their game. Your love for Silver Fox Seattle coaches can thrive here. I love that. Yes. I love it. The Hawks Nest. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Like I said, not a football gal, but I love a good time with good people. So Colorado in the zone. Ooh, nice break up there. Good defense. I'm at the 7:35 mark. 2-1 Seattle. They're skating now. They look good. Our boys are looking good. All right, let's see. No, it's all good. We are all good. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Well, hey, do your thing, Megan. Enjoy. Love that. We'll keep you posted on what's happening here. Seattle's looking really good right now. 7:24. Shots are 19-12. Seattle up 3-2. Hold the line, boys. Let's go. Geeky. That net front presence. Oh, don't like that. Don't like that. Yeah, let them know. Let them know, Jaden. Oh. Avs are starting to throw some extra hits here. To be expected. We already know. But yep. Ooh, nice. Who is that? Who is that who laid that hit? Let's go. Oof. Bodies are flying all over the place. It's about to get wild. The skating is just like it feels like it's the third period or overtime the way these guys are skating. Both teams want that next goal so bad. I freaking love it. I love it. Colorado shoots wide. Woo! That was a beautiful chance for Colorado. I don't know if Seattle got anything on it, but that one got pushed wide of Grubauer. I thought he had decent positioning, but if I was a betting woman, I am not. I would say that probably would have gotten past Gruby if it was high. I couldn't tell if it had if it elevated or if it was on the ice. But wow, what a chance! Woof. Yeah, he was fully extended. Do a split, give a yell shit. Rydell High, beat the Cavaliers. Do a split, give a yell. There's apparently that's not literally what the cheerleaders say, but I never hear what they say. I only know what the T-Birds say. I know that's what the T-Birds say, but he was making fun of one of their cheers, and I'm like, I have no idea what they actually say. I feel like if that was done intentionally, I freaking love it. I feel like you only ever know what the T-Birds say. Do a split, give a yell, shake a tip for all right now. So ridiculous. Also, it's ridiculous that those were like 30-year-olds playing high schoolers, high school seniors. Girl, what we're not gonna do, what we're not gonna do in these streets. Groovy is such a small little. Oh yeah, it was wide. I think they probably would have beat Groovy from that replay. Mm, think Groovy was just a hair behind. Yeah, it was Gru secretly does cheerleader training. I love it. So Dave Haxtell is a ballet dancer and Philip Grubauer is a cheerleader. I'm totally here for this. Listen, I think whatever makes you better at your job, do that. goalie be goalie be like, "Oh yeah, now I'm on TV gonna do my splits in front of everyone." That's hilarious, Maddie the Queen. I love it. Ray Finkel, the laces were in. Now you put the image of Hack in a tutu in my head, damn it. Oh man. Okay, also, some people they have their quote unquote guilty pleasure TV wise is like Real Housewives, or for my sister, one of my sisters, she loves watching Catfish. I think that's such a wild show. But for me, it's like Hallmark movies. So there's this movie about a ballet teacher um who is helping a player from the Rangers rehab. So he's with the what is it? The Bridgeport, what team is, I can't remember. Anyway, Hartford, no, Hartford is the Wolfpack now? Okay, yes. Yeah. But, so anyway, so he's rehabbing in Connecticut, and she's a ballet teacher, and she's, like, teaching him all of these intro to ballet because it helps with all of the little muscles that he needs to strengthen so that he's not tearing his ligament and blah, blah, blah. I watched that earlier today. I don't know why I love these Hallmark movies. It's my guilty pleasure. But it was the first Hallmark movie that had a hockey element that I personally have ever seen, and I was here for it. They did make a reference to, what is it? The Cutting Edge? They were like, "Oh, what are you gonna tell me now that I have to, like, find a partner and, like, try to qualify for the Olympics?" I was weak. Topic. That's a good movie. Moira Kelly, oh, she's such an underrated actress. I think she's fantastic. She played Nala, the voice of Nala in The Lion King. She did. Yes. Well, the older, like, just to be clear, the adult Nala, like, just to be clear. Glad to see Banier's doing Chipotle commercials. He has arrived. I love it. I wanna know, what's his Chipotle order? Gru What's his order? Hack doing ballet with a bunch of 7-year-old girl. Basically, that's what was happening because he, like, couldn't bother to be on time for his private session that the Rangers were paying for, so he was late, and now she's like, "Well, now you gotta dance with these kids." The cutting edge is so good. When I see Gru doing splits, I cringe. Oh, no. The groin. I mean, they warm up. Well, first of all, goalies' hips. And I was talking to a woman goaltender, and she said that for women goaltenders, like, their hips are absolutely trash. Like, yeah, it's just crazy. Well, she's 27? I didn't even think she was that old. Yanni Gord, just a bit outside. Boo. Yeah, man. I met her in Arizona. We were, like, doing a little prep thing and, everyone's in plain clothes, but she wasn't introduced, so I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name." She's like, "Cassidy." I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I was like, "Oh, shoot," like, I didn't know you were Cassidy Sauve. I was like, "I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you outside of your uniform." She's like, "It's okay." Okay, was that Cartier's parents cheering? Okay, I saw that she had the Firebirds hat on and the Seattle Kraken shirt. So I was like, "Oh wow, that's so crazy that they picked that person." And now I understand. Now it makes more sense. Now I was like, "Oh, good job, camera people. You found the one person wearing a Firebirds hat." That's how I realized that he had scored because I was too busy with all my hats. I still have 3 more I didn't show you guys, by the way. I love hats. I love hats so much. Oh, Ellie Tolvanen has never done anything wrong in his life. Free that man. Free that man. I will not have it. Slashing. I don't know. He probably did it. Replay. I mean, first of all, why are they calling that a slashing play when, first of all, bro already dropped his stick? Are they getting him for that little thing at the okay? Okay. I mean, whatever. Let's kill this penalty, boys. I don't know. Avalanche are over. They only had one shot on their first power play. Yowza. 52 seconds left in the second period, 2-1. Seattle. 135 left on the power play for Colorado. McKinnon dances in, like it in, stripped of the puck, comes back out. Colorado. Rantanen to Byram. Rantanen. Likeman. Up to Byram. So much driftwood. Wow. Groo. Good save, good clear by Seattle. 1 minute in the power play, but only 8 ticks left in the second. Last chance here for Colorado. 3, 2, shot. Saved, and that'll do it. 2-1 Colorado. Ty Cartier with the go-ahead goal. There go the fam. There go the parents, the parentals. Gotta think we're gonna get an interview from him. I was surprised they didn't talk to him pregame. In the studio. Oh my gosh. Wait, what was the comment earlier about Kevin Weeks? I gotta read it again. I think that's what I said, but there was it's a weird rap. It's a weird it's too high. It's too high, like, he looks like, he was that the comment, the bathrobe? I know there was something earlier, I think yeah, it's like, "Go to sleep, little Kevin." Well, you said a bathrobe. Someone put something in the chat. Oh, is that who that is? I don't know these people. Not the Netanyahu. What? I brought back 30 caps for my trips to the US. Listen, you can never have enough caps. Okay, this one I got at the WNBA draft, and they had a station where you could put logos on. So I went with Aces and with the Liberty because I'm a Becky Hammond stan. What else do we have? Oh, this is just a regular made in America Budweiser cap. So this is a festival cap. Speaking of Coachella, there you go. And this one, okay, I'm just gonna show it because it's in my hand. So I have a good friend of mine that's a Penguins fan. I was a late bloomer to the men's hockey. Late bloomer to the men's hockey, but I bought this cap at the NHL store when it at its old location because now it's moved because they're trying to be fancy. I don't know, but the reason I bought this cap truly is because it's not like water it's not waterproof, but it's like a resistant material, and I'm pretty sure it was raining that day, and I was right by the NHL store, and I was like, I don't know, whatever. Obviously, in case you couldn't tell, I have a thing for black, and I was like, I know that team because my friend is a fan of them. So yeah, here you go. This is the first NHL hat I've ever had, and look at that, it's Fanatics, and look, gone. That used to be silver, but the logo popped off. So there you go. I know, right? Fanatics. I love this comment. A good second period in this account. Ooh, Lucan talking. I know I'm not watching root sports at all, but Allison's my dog. I'll try to put it up again. Absolutely. Kicking the puck is very legal, but you can't make a goal doing it. It's true. Although I will stand by the fact that nobody in hockey actually knows what a kicking motion is. They surely don't. All right, let's see. Mm. No, it's good. It's good. Hey, man, let's not put that energy out there. Talking about, I hope we don't blow this lead. We'll see what happens. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Colorado comes back. That's the way the series has been going. Like, am I good with 2-1? Do I think it's going to end that way? No. I'd be surprised, quite honestly. Maddie complimented his shot pregame in interview. In my head, canon that gave Cartier the confidence to go all out on that shot. It's true. He did talk about Cartier a little bit. Avs honestly look like they're playing a little scared. Ooh, ooh, burn. Angelica disagrees. She disagrees. So what do you see as being the factor here? A little flustered. Huh. Avs know the Kraken want blood after that hit, writes Megan. I think there might be something to that. I think that I think it's true. Like Colorado has played a relatively clean game comparative to how they played. Like they started throwing their weight around after the second goal. Ooh, Ty Cartier speaking. She's so dramatic at times. Like it doesn't bother me. I just think it's funny. Are you having fun? She's like, "Came out of the OHL, undrafted, and who do you play for and why?" It's just like she sounds like a CNN reporter doing hockey. I don't like, it doesn't I just think it's funny, to be honest. It doesn't bother me per se. I just think it's kinda funny. When she does, we're talking about Leah Hextall, when she does sideline, it's like, I'm somewhere between Barbara Walters and Oprah during this interview. So tell me about that time when you broke your stick in the middle of that breakaway, and what kind of adversity did that bring to you personally, and how did you overcome it? Like, that's kinda how it sounds. Can you, explain that time where you left your skates on the plane and had to get a brand new pair right before scoring a hat trick? Like, how was that? Can you just, how can you inspire the next skater that will more than likely have to face that adversity? Just like, what are you talking about? It's just like just a twinge too dramatic, it's just like, "Skirt, skirt, skirt, skirt," pull it back a little. I honestly I know she gets a yeah, exactly. I know she gets so much hate. I think it's funny. I'm just having fun with it. I'm not trying to hate on her. I honestly I don't I think it sounds a little weird, but, like, not in a bad way. Like I'm just having fun with it. She's the Oprah of hockey. You get a stick, and you get a stick. So funny. That's why she was like to Wayne Simmons, "So, Wayne Simmons, are you soft?" I'm like, "Girl, what?" "Set the record straight. Are you soft?" Points microphone in face. Oh my goodness. I like her interviews, Striatic says, but she is very specific. And again, it's not a bad thing because there are bad interviews. There are bad questions. Just like I've talked about this before, but the like, so this is what I saw while watching your game, and this is exactly what I'm going to write in my article, and I just want you to agree. Yes? That's not a question. That's not a question. Like, ooh. I don't know. Weird vibes. Not shocked Pikachu. I love it. Striatic says, "If that goal was a tree, what kind of tree would it be?" I mean, that's what he wrote. I gave it the Hackstall treatment. You know what she's like? Have you ever watched or listened to Delilah? She's the Delilah. That's a better okay, she's not the Oprah. I didn't really feel comfortable with that, but it was the only thing that was coming to my mind. She's the Delilah. She's the Delilah of hockey. Delilah be like, "Hello, everybody. Thanks for being here and for being alive. We're gonna play some songs." And then she'll read a letter or like have someone on the line, and it'll be like, Delilah, like you changed my life, and me and my 16-year-old boyfriend, we just want to let you know that like we love you. And she'll be like, "Thank you so much, and I'm gonna play a song for you," and then it'll be like "Teenage Dream" by Katy Perry. Oh my gosh, so funny. Delilah. Nationally syndicated. I mean, don't knock the hustle. Listen, girl, how is Delilah doing? You get to learn about her over the years. She's adopted some kids, you know, think she had a grandbaby on the way. I don't know. What happened? I was gonna ask you the same thing. I was like, "What is she doing?" I was like, "Tell me more." I'm not paying any I don't care about that series. I wanted to what were you telling me about Delilah? Oh, no. I don't know. It's been a few years since I've listened to Delilah. I didn't remember first of all, that Barbara Walters and Katharine Hepburn were in an interview together already is fantastic to me. I've never so I'm gonna read you this comment in YouTube. Maybe that's too old a reference, but Barbara Walters once asked Katharine Hepburn, "What kind of tree are you?" Which is my favorite interview question ever. Barbara Walters was like the shit, basically. Hockey fan who only watches one series? Yeah, I'm not an NHL fan. I've been pretty clear about that. I'm a hockey fan. I'm not an NHL fan. So I will watch the Seattle Kraken and whoever they're playing. And I watch a bunch of hockey, but not MNHL. Yeah, I'm very okay with my life choices. It's just like multiple question marks, and I'm like, yeah, I said what I said. I'm I don't watch. I just like I'm tired. As tired. I got other things. I do a lot. So, yeah, I'm not keeping up with all 8 series, is it? Because it's 16 teams, right, in the first round? That's a lot. If you don't watch hockey, how did you get this gig? I do watch hockey. I just don't watch NHL games that I don't have to for my job. But, like, I've watched a lot of Devils hockey. Yeah, I don't feel obligated to watch more NHL games than I need to. I I I I watch and covered the Olympics, so, I feel pretty good about my hockey knowledge. I am a broadcaster in a women's hockey league, um, called a Devils Avalanche game for Devils radio. So, yeah, I watch hockey, I don't watch NHL hockey for entertainment. I watch when it's for a job, and the job that I have in men's hockey is with the Seattle Kraken. So that's why we're here tonight. Yeah, a hockey broadly a hockey fan, not a fangirl, definitely not. I don't think that hockey starts and stops with the NHL. It's not my, yeah, been a Leafs fan for 40 years. Oh, no, it's all good. I know you're doing a bunch of stuff, Megan, but yeah, I watch hockey. I just don't watch a lot of extra NHL games. I watch a lot more Pacific division obviously because that's where Seattle plays. But yeah, I'm not watching the full playoffs. No. I got to sleep at some point. The Leafs are a good team. Cool. Let's see if they can exercise some demons. And if they do, I'm saying that is the Toronto 6 bump cuz yeah, they lifted the curse for you. You're welcome. Saves you from possible burnout. Absolutely. I cannot watch. There's 32 teams now. There's no way in the ever loving hell that I'm doing that. Also, I'm 2 hours 2-hour time difference from the team that I cover the most, and that's only being in Tulsa. When I started the podcast, I was on Eastern Standard Time. And so yeah, not doing it. I watched the most games outside of Seattle that I've watched are Devils games. That's because the Devils used to play in right next to the practice facility for the Riveters. You like how I said that, right? The Devils used to play right next door to the Riveters practice and game facility. The Riveters play in the now PHF, but when I covered that league as a broadcaster, as a writer, I sometimes had fans that had extra tickets. And so after practices, if the Devils game was still happening, I'd go and sit down and watch the Devils play whoever the heck they were playing. So I've watched a lot of Devils games live. I've obviously watched the Seattle Kraken. My sister was a Rangers fan, so I've watched a few of their games. The Rangers, I did a lot of work with them during COVID. So outside of COVID, coming back, doing some events with them, I've been to MSG watching Rangers games. Yeah, so I watch hockey. I just don't watch it. I don't watch men's hockey in my free time because I don't have a lot of it. And I'd rather watch Snack versus Chef. Let's face it, I'm watching the Kraken and it's not for the players. Girl, listen, I respect everyone's life choices. I'm happy that you felt safe that you could admit it. 17 hours ahead of Seattle down here and I watch all the Seattle teams. That's amazing. That's dedication. I love that for you. Yeah, it's a lot, Angelica. Exactly. I just saw your comment in YouTube. It's a lot. Yeah, I went straight from in 1 week, I was at the NHL All-Stars, so that's how I got this bucket cap, the Gilligan cap, and then I had just got back from Toronto because I was working you and I were working the PHF All-Star Showcase. And then, yeah, we had Worlds right after Arizona. I was in Arizona for the PHF final. Then we've been watching Worlds remotely, and around that time, Seattle was clinching their first playoff berth. So I was watching all of those games. I was in Seattle for their last game against Vegas. I caught up with Seattle on the road in Boston, again in Jersey this year. I call Hockey East games. So yeah, I didn't even get into college hockey. I completely forgot as we were having this conversation that I broadcasted Hockey East games as play by play. So yeah, I watch the hockey. I watch the hockey. Worlds, right? Women's Frozen Four, PHF. That's right. You were right. And that series went three. What a great series. Crazy. Yeah. Alexiak got that. I thought Grubauer got it. Yeah. No, it's a lot it's a good problem, like, these are, like, first world problems, privileged problems to have for sure, but yeah, but I'm not gonna I'm trying to think, is there any NHL team that I have not well, there's probably a lot. I've obviously seen Vegas. Anyone who's well Oh, let's go! Aw, dang it. The only bad thing I have to say about this is that you know what this means. I'm gonna have to wear this damn bucket cap on Friday. Yanni Gord! Yanni Gord! The hockey world is vast. Truly. Goal! Oh. I mean, you are traveling, so it is a travel. Traveling like NBA players bringing the ball up. Hey, my dude has the rally cab. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Asta, get some sleep. Alrighty, 7:51, 3-1 Seattle. Let's go. We are the whole damn show. You know, I love excuse me, not Shannon, Sharon Nyree Williams when she narrates. I was kind of heartbroken they didn't use her. They used her for like the history of the Stanley Cup, but not the hype video for Seattle. I was bummed. I was super bummed. Almost another goal, Maddie B. I'm watching on Root Sport here, and I literally just saw that goal like a minute ago. Ty Cartier. What'd he do? He must have done something if they're zooming in on him again. He looks different than I thought. I don't know what I thought he looked like, but because Cartier set up Beniers. Now I get it. Was a nice. All right. 1746, 3-1, 15 goals by 13 different skaters. That's the most in the NHL. By committee, baby. By committee. We talk about it all the time on Locked on Kraken. I have my Seahawks cap on. Seattle teams repping. Let's go. Seahawks. Am I making this up or do they have a decent pick? I don't keep up, so apologies, but I feel like that passed through my didn't Pete Carroll do an interview today talking about his draft picks and he was wearing a Seattle Kraken jersey? I think that's why I kind of feel like I know that the Seahawks have a decent pick in the first round. Or maybe he's just talking generally. I don't know. Let me know. Let me know. Ooh, 10 picks? Oh, crap. They have 10 picks. I love I love a strong crossover. Wait a minute. 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 They have 10 picks. Oh, they have the fifth pick. Okay, thank you. Fifth pick in the first round. I thought they had a decent pick. That's what he was talking about in the video. I saw the video because it caught my eye because he's wearing his Seattle Kraken jersey. Um, 10 picks? Wow. Is that like that? I feel like that's not normal. Or am I just reacting to something I have no knowledge of? Quite possible. You have to teach me about the football. I don't know about the football. I know enough to like get by, but I have no idea. So it's 3 days? It's a 3-day draft? Um, I'm trying to think. The NBA is 2 days? Is that right? I feel like the NBA is 2 days. Their draft is June? We got the email for credentials for NBA draft. I don't know. I went to the draft last year. They had a lot of really cool activations, the NBA draft. It was my first time at an NBA draft. Oh, oh. Shots are 23-20 in favor of Seattle. We're at the 15:56 mark right now. 10 picks. That seems like a lot. What do you do with that many picks? Like, is the NFL a league where you can really build in the draft? I know a lot of people look for QBs through the draft, but like, I don't know what I think there's actually a Seattle Kraken like a write up where they're comparing first round draft picks in the NHL to other pro leagues. WNBA is tough. Like the Indiana Fever, they just let go of their fourth overall pick, their first round pick, fourth overall pick. They just waived, which means that basically they're letting a fourth overall pick go for free. That's how tight it is to make a WNBA roster. I also do think though that Indiana it does not do a good job. The older regime did not do a good job of asset management, talent acquisition, drafting, and there's no like pipeline system, so it makes it tough. If you pick the wrong pick, you're stuck or you have to waive them for nothing. That's brutal. I hope the WNBA makes some changes, expands the roster size. I prefer that. I hope that they expand the roster size. I mean, I'd like for them to expand teams, but I think they have to do roster size as well. You can only have 12 players on the roster, and a lot of teams go anywhere from 9 to 11, and that's so they have cap space to pay some of the superstars that they want to bring to their team. That's how Chicago had to do it. The New York Liberty had to do that at a time. It's a mess. It's a real mess. Yeah, the Fits, yes. Jets boo every pick. Oh, well, the Jets, they have a new QB. I know that. What's that guy's name? Aaron Rodgers, right? Used to be with not Tampa Bay. Green Bay. I think he's a weird dude. I don't really care about the Jets one way or another. I just care about New York, even though that's really New Jersey. And I'm like, don't feel that his vibe fits in that market, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Football teams have huge rosters. That's true. I forgot. The rosters are massive. I'm just so used to my pauper ways in women's sports where our rosters are teeny tiny. Yeah, that's true. 72 players on their books. I was going to say, don't they have to cut it to like 40, 50? Well, in baseball, when you get to the playoffs, it's the 40-man roster. That's so many people. I'll watch the first round and then the rest is a yawn fest. 90% of the time the Hawks trade their picks. $300 players. 3 days, 7 rounds? It's 7 rounds? Holy cannoli. Well, 50 some odd people. Wow. Listen. I just saw this comment. Philip Grubauer has been perfectly fine in this series. I don't think he's been lights out stellar, but he's been above average. We got to let the narrative go, people. Philip Grubauer is having a good year. He got hurt early. We relied on Martin Jones, but Philip Grubauer has been doing what he needs to do. Thank you for putting this into perspective for me because, again, I just don't watch football. So, like, I feel like if I really sat down and thought about it, Obviously, the roster is bigger than a WNBA roster, but sometimes you have to like hear things to make it like sink into the brain. Like intuitively, I knew the rosters were bigger, but I didn't realize how much bigger. You know what I'm saying? Like practice squad, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that in women's sports. Get on the groove wagon. It's fun on the groove wagon. I'm telling you, I'm not going to be a card carrying member, a banner waving member of the Gru crew, at least not yet, but he's been solid. He's been solid. We gotta call it how it is. I know we've got a history. Oh, trust me, I know. I spent a lot of time last season talking about that. 24-20 shots. I'm at the 1334 mark. 3-1 Seattle. But Colorado has caught up in shots. I'm very curious to see what the hits are. Excuse me. In this game. I never got my hot cocoa. I'm definitely going to have a hot cocoa before I go to sleep tonight. Get on the Gru wagon. I love that. All right, let's see what we got. Do you think this score holds? I think there might still be a goal, maybe 2 left in this game. But I don't think. Oh, here we go. Oh, just missed it, buddy boy. Wow. That was a big bite. I'm so sorry. Oh, Rangers Devils got all the way to game 5, eh? Weren't the Devils down like 2-0? I know that breakaway was nuts. I think Hack will get 1 or 2 more goals out of the boys. That was a massive save. Ooh. Ooh. 89-mile-per-hour shot that just went in, but I didn't see who it was on Colorado. They're a little discombobulated tonight. They never really got anything together. Case in point, just exit. Just couldn't keep the zone just then. I'm at the 11:03 mark right now. I love Maddie B. Y'all know, the everydayers know, I'm obsessed with Maddie Beniers, like in the most plutonic, adoring way. I just think he's a fantastic hockey player. All accounts are that he's a great human, and you love to see it. Oh, Bjorky. He needed to lift that. Nice face-off win. Hustling like mad. Well, that's your opinion. That's all I have to say about that. Release the Kraken! Ooh, oh, Ollie. Great name. Ooh, 6-2 final. The Coachella Valley Firebirds have already beat Colorado, so what's to say the Seattle Kraken won't? And we've got a Firebird on our roster right now who's already scored. I'm feeling good about that. In my rant from the other night, I'm pretty sure I called this one for Seattle. We'll see, though. We'll see how it turns out. 9:55 on my ticker. Here we go. Here we go. Women's hockey is awesome. Get on the women's hockey wagon along with the Gru wagon. That's what I'm saying. It's so fetch. It's like me wearing a bucket cap. But, if you know, you know. Come along for the ride or don't. Either way, it's fine by me. I already told you. I don't watch MNHL for fun. Not outside of Seattle. Not my cup of tea. I still am a hockey-loving person. I just don't. This is not my favorite brand of hockey. Ooh. Now, the difference is I don't go out of my way to hate on men's hockey. So, I mean, saying the pace is different. All right, sure, whatever. It's also a lot less interruptions because they're not throwing gloves. I think fighting is so stupid in hockey. I really do. Sorry for your loss. Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I didn't pick up on that. Okay, Oliver, Damien, John Damien. My dad's name. He died 6 years ago. Yeah, my dad died about 6 years ago too. I've been thinking about my dad a lot today. Like a lot. A lot. My dad's name was Edwin. Yeah, about 6 years ago. What was that 18, 19, 20, 21, 22? Yeah. 2017, right? Yeah. 2017. Wow. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, don't worry about it. See, this is what I'm talking about. This right here, that's clown stuff, man. Like, come on, bro. I don't know if you're a bro. I'm making a heavy assumption that you are a bro. Don't do that. Like, come on. Come on. Like, I don't even know what else to say, but that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to a boxing match when I'm watching a hockey game. So there you go. Tomato, tomato. But again, I was literally just saying I don't go out of my way to hate on professional players that play in a men's hockey league. And yet it's just interesting that men or fans of men's hockey, generally speaking, go out of their way to poke fun at a game that they admittedly don't even watch. Like it's it's one thing if you don't like it. Like I don't like football. But I told you I know football storylines. I just don't personally like it, but I know that people love football. But it's like you're telling me that you don't watch something, that you think it's boring, that you think it's slow. Okay. There is baked in sexism to these comments. It's baked in. That's why I don't like to pile on Leah Hextall, because you can't mention certain things without it becoming part of a larger narrative, whether you want it to be or not. So that's number one. You're already taking cheap shots like Cale Makar. You're already taking cheap shots. And then for you to willfully admit your ignorance to something whilst assuming that you know the quality of it, it's just like, do you see how that doesn't make any sense? Like, that would be like me saying American football is dumb and I don't watch it, and I know definitively that it is the worst thing to ever happen to sports. I would sound like an idiot if I said that. I would sound like an absolute idiot if I said that. And people, rightfully so, should call me out on that because there's so much data to prove that what is my opinion about football in reality isn't real. Football, American football, is one of the most successful, specifically the NFL, is one of the most successful sports leagues known to humankind. So for me to be ignorant in saying that I don't watch it and that it is terrible and that no one else watches it after saying that I don't watch it, I'm just I'm showing my ignorance. It's one thing to say you don't like something, and I'm okay with that. But to say things like I don't want to fall asleep, come on. Like come on, man. Come on. Like that's just no. No, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. So you got another rant out of me. Congratulations. Shots are almost even 25-24, 7:32 left in the third period. Like, come on. It's asinine to me, man, that people take cheap shots on something that they admit they don't even watch. Don't watch. It's fine. I don't care if you don't want to watch it, but like, don't yuck my yum, homie. It's one thing, like Angelica and I, we tease each other, but we know each other. You just come on here and you just start piling on. I watch Olympians as my job, gold medalists. That's who I get to watch. I get it on the men's side. Olympics in hockey don't really mean too much, but for literally every other sport, the Olympics is a pretty big freaking deal. And I get to talk to Olympians all the time, have them in my phone on speed dial. I'm watching really good hockey all of the time. And I just told you, I don't watch a lot of NHL. I just don't. Similarly, I watch a lot of really good basketball, and I don't watch the NBA. Not regularly, but I don't go out of my way to trash it. These are still people, man. They're still pros. And not any one of us in this chat can do any better than what these people are doing on the ice, on the court, on the field. If you don't like it, it's fine. It's fine. Just say you don't like it. But to just make up, like, to oversell your hate for it, just why? Why? It's like, how can something make you fall asleep that you've never watched before? I don't get it. I don't understand. Those two things I don't know what's happening. This is what's going to be interesting. I like it, and I'm keeping one eye open, like Sandman. Exit light. Who sings that again? I can't. The band I just drew a blank. We're off to Neverland. You know whose song that was, right? Mariano Rivera. Here's an example. I hate the Yankees. I've already expressed this. I'm a Mets fan. It is my sworn oath and duty to hate the Yankees. But I'll tell you one thing. I respect the Yankees because I'm a baseball fan. And so if you have questions about the Yankees, particularly in the 90s, early 2000s, I can tell you about the Yankees because the Yankees are a baseball team and I love baseball. I don't root for the Yankees, but I respect most Yankees, most of them. I'll tell you who I have no respect for. What's his name? See, his name has evaporated from my memory. Sheesh. What is his name? It was him and Mike Piazza got into it when he threw a splinted bat at him. And he's like, I thought it was the ball. That was so stupid. How do you pick up a piece of wood and say, throw it at someone and then say, I thought it was the ball? Okay, so even if you did think it was the ball, homie, you picked up the ball and threw it at Mike Piazza instead of to first base. You're a punk. Why can't I remember his name right now? I'm actually totally fine with this, but baseball fans know what I'm talking about. But yeah, hate the Yankees, respect the Yankees, except for that guy. F that guy. Also, love the Yankees, don't like Jose Reyes, who pulled himself from a game so that he could be the Mets' first hitting champion. He laid down a bunt, got to first base, and then was like, see ya, I'm done. That's punk. That's a punk. So, see, we can have these conversations in sports. I'm fine with that. But you're going to sit here and tell me that you don't like to fall asleep while watching sports? Like, come on. Stop it. Stop it. And you know what? Miss me with that. First of all, don't do it, period. But miss me with that, because in case you haven't picked up here, I'm a sports fan. I don't like all sports. I don't like all leagues, but I appreciate and respect and am knowledgeable about sports and about sports history. So if you're going to come with the weak sauce, be ready, because I probably can have an intelligent conversation about most any sport that exists, because that's what you do when you love sports. You respect the athletes, you respect the stories. So try that on for size, okay? Okay? Okay. Okay. Try that on for size. Don't be like all these other asshats. No pun intended, because we got a hat situation going on here. Don't do that. Be better than that. Be better than that. You know, I never understand. Is there like a class for the men folk? Is there a class where they give you the talking points of how to bash women in sports? Because the talking points are always the same. They're to the point where they're predictable. Is there a class? So when they take us in health class and teach us about like our periods and, consent and tampons, are you getting the talking points of how to speak about women in sports? It's business 101. Nobody watches. Oh, do they do that in health class for you? Is that when it happens? Because I just want to know, because the talking points are like, it's like the same. It's like you go into this secret room and it's like, okay, anytime someone mentions woman sports, this is what you say. Is it a thing? Let me know. I don't, are you breaking code? I don't know. It's just weird. It's super weird to me. It's not even like original. Make me a sandwich. Okay. I buy my sandwiches. I don't make them for my damn self. Why would I make you one? That's an exaggeration. I actually really enjoy making sandwiches. I usually make them with avocado or maybe a little bit of spinach. Shots are tied 26 even. We're getting to the 4-minute mark. Something in me still thinks we're getting another goal in this game. I can't shake it. I'm just letting you know how I feel. These are my vibes. Geez, I went on a massive rant today. I was not planning that. So I don't know. Metallica! Yes! Okay, so for Mariano's last, it must have been his last home game. Metallica played on the field. That was epic. I hate the Yankees, and that was epic. Another epic moment. I think it was 2009 World Series. Jay-Z plays Empire State of Mind at the baseball game. And I was like, damn, I hate this team, but this is so cool. Metallica, that's it. Oh, goalie pulled. I'm late over here. I knew it. See, I was watching this one. Empty net. Okay, so now I have to watch here. Dang it. There goes the goal. I knew we were getting another. Didn't I just say it? Okay, so now I'm caught up. Here. It's a couple of seconds. I knew we were getting another goal. I knew it. I knew it. I felt it. I just felt it. Even in mid that rant that I went on, I do want us to respect women in sports more. I haven't read the comments yet, so I'll catch up on those in a minute. Yeah, but I knew we were going to get another goal. Okay, let's see what happened. Oh! We don't have an own goal officially in hockey, but that was an own goal. Oh. Okay. All right. All right. All right. We got to just settle in. Oh, poor Jamie. Poor Jamie. Ah. I knew there was another goal in this game. I knew. Oh, buddy. Oh, that's just. It is what it is. Okay. All right. The series is too good. I just knew it. I knew there was going to be another goal. Oh. Okay. I got to watch this screen. I'm getting a little distracted by this one. So I'll watch this one. And if anything, if I miss it, then I'll go up here. Okay. I'm at 3:06. Ooh. Way to keep the zone, Colorado. All right. We get a clear. No longer an empty net. All right. Looks like a timeout. Did we get a timeout? Empty. Oh, no. Empty net. Okay. Empty net again for Colorado. Okay. I gotta. No more rants. No more story time. Let me focus on this. I'll get to the comments in a minute. All right. Let's see. It's got to be loud in there. I have the sound turned down. Empty net. 246. Clear. All right. Clear from Seattle. Oh, Jamie. I think we're gonna. I don't know. I'm not feeling vibes one way or another if we're gonna stay here, if we're getting another goal. I'm not feeling it as clear as I did with. I just knew it wasn't. This game could not end 3-1. I'm not sure. I'm very unclear as of right now. The auntie vibes are not coming through for me. 210 shots, 28 apiece. Empty net for Colorado. They're down 3-2. They're dancing in their own zone a little bit, wanting to set things up. Taves now gets things going, dumps it down, rims it around, and clear. Comes out of the zone along the boards, fighting for it, breaks through. Yanni Gord shoots, but Colorado had someone back. 1:35 left, empty net, a giveaway almost. Seattle now controls it. Wenberg entering the zone, but plenty of players for Colorado back, just trying to cut away some time. Colorado's playing this empty net beautifully. Beautifully. 118 again through the neutral zone. Seattle clocking it up. Now Colorado in the offensive zone. Colorado now streaking down. Drop pass, centering pass to the point. Shot goes in. I think it goes high and wide. Might have hit the backboards. Goes all the way back. 56 seconds left. Empty net. 3-2 in favor of Seattle. Winner of this game takes the lead in the series before it goes back to Climate Pledge Arena on Friday. Colorado now has it. Bring it back up to the point. Down to the right circle. Just above the hash marks. Now to the left. Trying to make a centering pass, but that's clogged up. Big block in front by Seattle. And it trickles just wide of the post. Oh, that was painful. 21 seconds left. Colorado enters the zone. Great defense there by Adam Larson. Pushing Colorado wide. They can't get into the slot. They do just then, but shanked on the shot. Maybe some sticks in traffic for Seattle. 3 seconds. 1 second. They did it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Woo! All right, you got a little taste. You got a little taste of my play-by-play. Wow. That was tight. I told you I knew we weren't going to end 3-1. I wasn't getting vibes. I didn't want to say definitively that we weren't going to get one. It just wasn't clear one way or another. I'm tapping in. I'm wearing my crystals. I'm tapping into my earthly energy. Oof. What a good game. This was a good game. This has been such a great series. It's been such a great series. Oh, big block. Oh my gosh, what a game. What a series. Okay, I'm not just saying, I mean, obviously Seattle won. If Seattle lost this game, it would probably have been an even better game. I mean, that was a little bit of a loco crazy goal. What are you going to do? Own goals don't technically exist in hockey, but they do. They do. Wow. But if Colorado had won that game, they come back. The drama. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is why I love this sport. This is why I love this sport. What drama? What drama? What drama? I love this. I'm having an asthma attack. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess I'm rocking this cap until the series is done. And when Seattle advances, that's right, I said when I guess I'm stuck with this hat now. I didn't really think that through completely. Wow. Ugh. How we feeling, fam? Oh man. Friday is going to be litty lit. Yes, coming back to Climate Pledge Arena. It's going to be lit. Having an asthma attack. Oh my gosh, what a game. What a game. What a game. What a game. All right, I'm just catching up on the comments. All right, so if you weren't talking about women's hockey, I'll eat that. Obviously, I have some feelings about the again, there's just certain things that are heightened. So if you weren't talking about women's hockey, I appreciate the clarification. I appreciate the clarification. And that being said, I stand on the broadness of my comments. We got to be better as sports fans, making sure that we're making sports all inclusive. Okay. Listen, we all started somewhere. So let's just keep it cool. I'm not saying we don't hold punches, but like or that we can't be disagreeable, but to an extent. That's what I'm saying. So I read the comments. Like I said, I wasn't keeping up with the comments, so I apologize for my part in that I misunderstood. And if that created comments that were out of context, that's on me. So I apologize for that. And this will always be a safe space for fans of all sports. And we can learn together, okay? So I apologize. That's on me. Like I said, I wasn't reading the comments for a little bit there, so I sincerely, truly apologize. If I misunderstood that, that's on me because I should have clarified or ask clarifying questions, which is something that I usually try to do. So that's on me. I did not do that. I apologize. Yeah, Ty Cartier, an excellent storyline coming out of here. I love this. CPA will be a madhouse. I love this comment. Time to write our own history. And that's what I love about this run is that absolutely it's giving the chance for Seattle to kind of shake off all of the expectations coming from people writing in a room somewhere and creating it for themselves. Yes, I love it. Yeah, I like I said, I'm stuck with the bucket cap now. ESPN pundits losing their marbles. No one expected anything from Seattle. No one expected anything from Seattle. I got good luck at bucket. Oh, that's funny. Oh man, hat has to stay. All right. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. Will Hack crack a smile after this win? Methinks yes. Well, we'll have to talk about it on Locked On Kraken tomorrow. I'm gonna get some sleep. It's been a little bit of a ride. Again, sincerely, truly apologize for what I now know is something that I misunderstood. So apologies for that. But what a game, right? This was an amazing game. It's been an amazing series. We're gonna do this again on Friday. We're gonna do it again on Friday, and it's gonna be at Climate Pledge Arena. No worries, Megan. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for sharing all your comments. It's been amazing to get to know everyone. When has ESPN ever been kind to Seattle? I just don't think a lot of hockey fan or hockey national hockey writers. And see, this is, I'm the reverse, right? I don't watch a lot of I don't watch all 32 teams. I don't. I just don't. I don't even click the scores for all 32 teams. But then you have people that do watch all 32 teams, but it's a lot. That's a lot to ask of someone. So of course you're going to specialize. I'm a Seattle Kraken specialist. I specialize here. And I don't know how they can even pretend to keep up with all 32 teams. That seems wild to me. But then also, they're getting paid a lot more than me and have an actual full time job in hockey. So maybe that's why it's probably a little easier. Fun stream. Great game, too. See you on Friday. Thanks so much. That's right. We'll be back here. We'll be skipping out on rounds 2 or 3. Oh, oh man. Well, I mean, it's a long draft, but we'll be happy to have you. 13 different goal scorers in the playoffs. More than any other team. Depth. That's it. That's us in a nutshell. Where's that? Queen Anne Hall? Probably. Yeah, looks like it. You're showing Queen Anne Hall. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Again, I do want to make this a safe space. And if I did anything tonight to not create that, that's on me. And I apologize sincerely. You know where to catch me on the channel. I'm always going to go hard in the paint for women in sports and women's sports. So, but if I misread that, it's easy to do that. I should have clarified, and I will make sure I do that. If ever I have a question and it's outside of just kind of fun banter, I'm going to make sure to clarify before I go on a rant. So I take responsibility for that. I hope that I did not sour the experience for too many people here. It was a great game. And if I change that for someone or a few people, again, sincerely apologize. But we'll be back here on Friday. We're going to have a good time. I'll make sure to ask clarifying questions if maybe I missed something in the chat. But let's have a good night. Great win. Most of us in here are Kraken fans. So a good win for us. What for up for us? Yeah, the storylines abound for us. They're talking to Ty Cartier right now on Root Sports. Amazing, 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 amazing. I'll catch you on Friday. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night. Locked on Kraken. We'll break it all down on tomorrow's episode. Should come out early morning Seattle time, Pacific time. All right. Have a good evening.